The city is silent, a picture of everyday life. Suddenly, without a sound, a car lifts from the street. A woman, mid-stride, floats into the air. In a blink, the world goes quiet as everything not bolted down begins to rise. People, cars, trees, all ascending into a sky that no longer holds them captive. The impossible has happened. Gravity is gone. For the first 4 seconds, the planet descends into a silent, upward-falling chaos. Anything not anchored to the Earth's bedrock becomes a projectile aimed at the heavens. You, your home, your entire city, now untethered, begin a slow, inexorable drift into the void. The great oceans, no longer pulled towards the Earth's core, bulge outwards, their surfaces contorting into colossal, silent waves miles high, held together only by their own surface tension. The immense pressure at the planet's core, suddenly released, begins to push the very ground apart. The Earth itself starts to expand, its spherical shape distorting under the strain. From seconds 5 to 8, the consequences escalate into the apocalyptic. High above, airplanes, which rely on lift generated by moving through air, suddenly find that air is also escaping. The atmosphere, no longer bound to the planet, starts to dissipate rapidly into the cold vacuum of space. As the air thins, the planes stall and begin to float aimlessly alongside everything else. On the ground, or what was the ground, the Earth's crust, freed from the immense gravitational pressure that holds it together, fractures on a global scale. Continents crack, and magma from the mantle begins to well up through vast, newly formed chasms. The planet is literally coming apart at the seams. Then, at the 9th second, the reprieve, if you can call it that, is over. Gravity snaps back into existence. The 10th second is a cataclysm of unimaginable proportions. Everything that was floating now plummets back to Earth with terminal velocity. A person who had risen a few hundred meters will hit the ground with devastating force. Cars and buses become meteorites, obliterating anything they land on. The oceans, those massive walls of water, collapse back onto the planet, unleashing megatsunamis that scour the continents clean, traveling at hundreds of miles per hour. The very atmosphere crashes down, creating a shockwave that flattens whatever structures survived the initial impacts. The energy released from these global impacts is equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs, vaporizing vast swathes of the planet's surface. The dust settles on a world scarred beyond recognition. The familiar blue marble is now a fractured, smoldering ruin, shrouded in a thick cloud of debris. Life, as we know it, has been extinguished in 10 terrifying seconds. We often wonder what it would be like to be free from gravity. But perhaps the more terrifying question is, what if gravity was freed from ***?